Guys, welcome to another gameplay of mine in the series How to Climb Fast and Consistent without much effort or any effort at all. And as you know, the last game I had made, the last video I made was how to play Kale in this kind of strategy or gameplay I am doing. So this time I'm playing Kassadin. It's just an example on how to play different kind of champions. I might be doing a few more champions as my champion expertise is pretty huge. Like I have a very great champion pool. I can play almost any champion I want to play. The only things that change over the seasons are the items and the matters and stuff, but like the champions stay overall the same, and that's the beautiful thing. Sometimes champions get reworked, but whatever. So anyway, it's basically the same gameplay, game strategy as Kale. You dodge around, you play back, you don't really interact with the enemy. And if you would interact with the enemy every game, then the game wouldn't be consistent, right? And we want the most consistent way to climb League of Legends without much effort. And this is the way to go. We don't interact much with this Nafiri. There are some teammates that try to give ganks, but it will just not work out because our damage in the early game is just very, very miserable. That's fine, right? Anyway, so looking here, we do not interact with them at all with the Nafiri, and that's fine. He's looking around. He can't roam anywhere. Even if he roams, I'm just gonna last it. I'm gonna keep the wave on my side. And here I see him whiffing his abilities here and there. Of course, if your enemy just uses all of his fucking abilities, including his W, Q, and E, you can just trade with him, right? I mean, at this point, he's just a champion that can only auto-attack while you have your abilities up. Then you can make some trades, but if your enemy is just very, very careful with his ability usages and it's just last sitting or pushing you in and waiting for you to make mistakes, then it's very hard to trade, right? Because your champion has lesser damage in the early game than the enemies. I mean, it's just very standard. So I'm not doing much here. Shyvana is counter jungling my Echo pretty severely, but that's fine. In the end, we went anyway. So here, Shyvana is. Oh, I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling this really hard. I mean, the Shyvana is very low, right? I need one more auto attack, and then she flashes my ult. I mean, it's fine. It's completely fine at this point. We got a kill, nonetheless, and it sucks because I lose how much minions? I think I lose like 2, 3, 4, 5 minions, perhaps even an entire wave. Yeah, I lose exactly like almost in a wave. Killing the Nafiri though during the process, and my support tries to get away from the Mordekaiser ult, but he doesn't succeed. So I'm making a small trade with the Mordekaiser because he used all of his abilities, and then I art out, and that's fine. I keep spamming my abilities because this game I'm running the tiers setup. I want to go for the Archangels just to test it out. I like the 25% ability haste that it has. So anyway, I'm just baiting the Mordekaiser. I mean, Mordekaiser is not as scary, right? If he's like level 6 and he has ult up, he's scary. But if he has no ult, he's not that scary. So I'm level 8. I'm slowing the Shyvana, helping the team out, and then recalling. As you can see, Kassadin comes online a little bit faster than Kale. Kale has to like sit on the lane, right? You can't really roam, can't really do much besides farm very safe. Kassadin is quite the opposite. His farming is very risky, but if something is happening somewhere else, he can just still roam, right? That's just a very champion-specific thing you can do. Like, many champions have this, right? I mean, Ryze has a really good gank setup. Victor has really good lane control. There's many, like Veigar has really good gank setup as well. There's some champions that scale good and have some good like utility as well next to it, so you can use them if you like to, but it's very situational and not always reliable. So this Nafiri is very low. I want to dive her. I'm getting a little bit too greedy here. This is not consistent what I'm doing. This is not very good. This is a very, very, very risky play. And you should probably not do that as well. If you can help it, make it as safe as possible. If you have to dive, at least make sure the enemy has no flash, no Zonyas, no ability that it can dodge you, right? So I see this going on, and then I'll teleport almost quite literally into a Thrash hook. Almost die here to Severe Q. I mean, it's fine. This works for me. I didn't lose too much mid lane because I was also absorbing some XP on the bot lane. Mordecai is back on my lane. I mean, as you can see on the timeline, guys, I made like 4 to 5 kills. Not much, but I was really strong at some point. And you will see. And I want you to also know that when you play champions like this, especially melee ones, do not go exactly always for magic penetration. Because League of Legends and the current meta is a little bit more focused on building health, damage, and some ability haste, right? That's just like the most reliable and like the most broken itemization right now in the game. If you go magic penetration or lethality, make sure the enemies has to build squishy, right? They have to go very, very low HP. That means like they have, I don't know, ranged burst mages, right? They have a lot of ADCs. They might have some Pyke that can't really get health because you can't get health on Pyke. Or they have a top laner that's very squishy like Team or Cannon, right? Then it's fine, I think, if you go a lot of magic penetration. But even then it's very hard because one health item can literally offset your entire magic pen builds. People think that if the enemy buys magic penetration or armor penetration, they have to get the resistance, the resistance, right? No, it's just the complete opposite. You have to get health, because health is, I mean, the damage is increased by a percentage, right? Let's say 5 to 10% per magic penetration item. But if you get health as much as like, I don't know, 20 to 30, 40% more health than your base HP, then you are literally in real time countering that bonus damage that should have been received by the penetration. So sorry for the yapping, but I just need to clarify this so that you do not buy any. So I tried this because I tried already a few games with Kassadin on max penetration, and I realized very quickly that Kassadin needs some health. Otherwise he can't be played, or you need at least Zonyas, right? Because it's very hard. I mean, Kale is a different beast because she's ranged. I mean, I get Dolphia because I was trying to bait him in with my Archangel staff shield to make him do some mistakes, but his champion is currently a little bit too fat, so I can't really kill him or chunk him enough so that he doesn't kill me. So Kale is a different beast in this kind of context. Same with Veigar, because you are not really going into in the middle of the battlefield. Kassadin and some other champions like Fizz or Diana need some more bonus health because they just, otherwise you just implode instantly. And I mean, if you are a melee champion, that's just a given, right? You have to go some health, otherwise you just die instantly. But many people make the mistake of not buying enough health in combination with ability haste, because if you have a lot of health and then you go in, you use all your abilities, now you're a sitting duck, right? Well, you need some ability haste to at least make it worthwhile to go in and then get out and then go in again, right? Otherwise your damage is just wasted. You just do one ability and then you just sit in the middle of the team fight, just like waiting for your death. And your bonus health is basically useless unless you just plan to get out again. But which champion just goes in and then out, like with one ability rotation, and then never wants to join the fight again, right? So health is really good. Kassadin, you need health. Archangel staff probably was not a very good buy, even though it gives me 20%, 25% ability haste, which I like, and I thought, I mean, it's acceptable, it's doable, but as you can see, I'm chasing the Nafiri down, but unfortunately I'm too low and have no mana anymore to kill or deal with Xavier. Yeah, as I said, Archangel stuff is really cool, but I mean, you need you know what I mean. If I talk about Rod of Ages, it's like a different beast. He gives you bonus health, bonus mana by the damage you receive or the damage you deal. You have the health instantly, so you know what to expect out of your current resources. If you can go in or not, then you can decide based on that. You get more health, definitely more health with Rod of Ages than Archangel's Shield could give you. The mana is not even needed at this point because the mana is very... I mean, you get 1k mana, but it's not that much difference. If you get 1k or 600, 700 mana, it's just not that much different. So I'm back on the side lane. As you know, guys, I've already said this in the Kale game. You have to be on the side lanes and farming, and then recalling or going back to the mid lane, and then yeah, start slowly scaling into the game. You need every minion you can get. You need all the waves you can get. You cannot just sit around, do nothing, or group with the team permanently, because you will lose XP, you will lose mana, I mean gold, and yeah, and it's just not good. You need to be on the side lane. Even if you can't push it out, you have to defend the side lane turrets. Otherwise, the enemy is just gonna end the game from the side lane. So someone has to be on the side lane, no matter what the situation is. So in this game, I have I don't know, I bought like 3 health items. The first health item, no, I think it was just 2. I think I bought the Archangels. So I'm going in here, as you can see, and I'm basically just cleaning it up. And look at my health, guys. If I were like a full penetration Kassadin here, I was dead, I think. And Sivir would have probably even committed harder into me when she first fought me. She probably saw my health and thought to herself, oh my god, no, that's too much. I'm just gonna walk off, right? Because she knows my second R is coming, my third R is also inevitable. So she has to back away. Even though I'm not as much, I don't have much armor, right? I could change it with another white staff, but that's a different topic. She saw my health bar not move much when she auto-attacked me, so then she psychologically thought, okay, I can't beat him, right? And this is, League of Legends is not only a game of like statistics and math, and it's also psychology. So if your enemy thinks he can't beat you, he will back away. Like there's only fight or flight decisions, right? So I'm going on here, nobody can kill me, I'm too tanky. Nobody even tries to focus me. As you get, also what you might know or see sometime often is that people don't they literally ignore you if you have a lot of health compared to your other teammates. Like if both of us would attack someone, right? If me and Pike would go on the Mordekaiser, who would he ult first, right? He's gonna ult Pike. Why? Because he has low health. Like he seems weak. He seems like someone you can kill very fast and then deal with the other stuff later, right? That's how the brain primarily thinks. So not only is bonus health a psychological terror for the enemy, it's also very good in general right now because of the meta. Okay, and right now we killed the Shyvana quite fast. And so you look at my health. If I was full glass cannon Kassadin here, I was dead. So you need some health, guys, definitely. So we keep pushing here. I think we are even ending. I'm not sure. Yeah, we are ending. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you liked the game. If you have anything to share with me, comments or likes, or I don't know, you can do everything you want. You can also subscribe. That would be something that makes me really happy. And I hope to see you guys in the next game again. See ya.